Okay, so to attach the headlight plates to the chassis, what we're going to do, you can see we already have our headlight and turn signal attached to the plate as the previous process described. What we'll do here is, if you come around from this side, you'll see that there's, on this side of the car, there's 5 bolts going through. So these two here, 1/4 by 3/4 inch long bolts with the 1/4 nylon lock nut on the other side, that goes through the chassis bracket. This lower one here is also a 1/4 by 3/4 inch long bolt that also goes through a tab that's welded to the chassis. And then these two here are actually the 2 bolts that will hold the transmission cooler on, which you can see from the front here. So what we've done is, again, as we described before, we've got the 4 bolts holding the brackets here and here to the transmission cooler. We've got it bolted through the center bracket, and then to bolt to the side, what we do is we use the 1-inch 1/4 button head bolt with the fender washer, and you can see we've used a 1/4 inch ID plastic spacer to bridge the gap between the plate and the flange on the cooler mounting bracket. On the other side, we have just the 3 bolts to bolt the plate to the chassis. So 1, 2, 3, again, all 1/4 by 3/4 inch long bolts with the nylon lock nut on the other side. You can see this hole here with the slot. That's where the horn will eventually mount to, but we don't do that until after we get the hood aligned, because it's a pretty large assembly that mounts somewhere in this area here, and it gets in the way of the 2 nylon lock nuts from the carriage bolts to mount the hood hinges. So we'll leave that off for now. That will complete mounting the headlight plates to the chassis.